Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Old Try Hard Gaming with me, RollKHTV. You know, they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which I admit is not a lot of talent, but it is a whole lot of Took, my driver. My very capable driver, Took. Somebody suggested as a Halloween costume, going as the SnowRunner driver. I think that would be kind of cool. I can't get a close-up of him. I can't get any closer. That's too bad. Anyway, we are. His driving is capable. I'm not as convinced about. Yeah, that's a location where I must have to drop cargo. It doesn't look like I can pick up any cargo there. I am tempted to detach. Yeah, I'm gonna attach a trailer and drive around a little bit. See if I get any. See, cargo management. Oh, this is where I have to deliver the cargo. Okay, got it. Yeah, this is so-and-so's house. This is one of the houses that I have to deliver the cargo. If I get up here, will it say whose house it is? It's like Annie's house or something. I don't think it's going to. Well, sorry I knocked your fence over. There were 3 different houses I had to deliver the consumables to. And if we're running out of fuel, just driving around here. Okay. If it was going to be labeled on the map by now, it would be labeled. Driven all through the house. It's not labeled on the map. But I know where to put your goods. Wow, I can get that close and it'll let me unload it? I don't have to get anywhere near it. Do I need a crane to deliver it? Alright, let's, where's the trailer? How far back is the trailer? I don't see the trailer. There it is. Let's drive over some of these branches while I can. Oh, it's so pleasant driving through here without the trailer behind me. This 2,000-pound trailer. All right, let's go. My guess is it's more than 2,000 pounds. We are driving this thing down. We will end up going by the Rezvani Hercules if I need it for anything, like fuel, or if I'm bogged down and I need it to help me. But I think I'll be able to make it to where I gotta go. It is very boggy. But, trying to very carefully weave my way through here, so I'm not completely in the drink, but then also I don't want to, which is the thin side. Yeah, it was the other side. I chose poorly, but I broke it. I'm fine. It'll be pretty fun driving through here when I've got the big monster trucks that will ignore all of these things. The scouting, I like the scouting. It can be really difficult. Let me tell you. Especially with this thing, because I'm so insistent on mapping everything. Driving this prototype exploration unit through here is quite exciting, and I don't mean that in a good way. I don't think I put the I don't think I put the markers down in the best way. I could have, because there isn't a lot of room here. Oh, I'm through it. I feel like I passed the Hercules already. Let's get up here on the snow and check the map. Wrong button. Oh no, I still got a ways to go. All right. I did pass the Rezvani, but I'm making it. I'm finding my way. Come on, break. Break, branches. Oh, these things are the worst. These things are the worst. They're worse than the tree trunks. Yeah, sure. I wanted you to pull me a little more. Whoa, and the trees come tumbling down. Come rumbling, tumbling down. What is actually in that song? And the walls come tumbling down. That's what it is. Those weren't walls, they were trees. Can you tell all the scouting has been getting to me? I streamed this game 3 hours yesterday, and I'm almost through my 6th hour today. All of it by scouting this map. I've done nothing for the last 8.5 hours, 9 hours, but scouting this map, mostly dragging this monstrous trailer with this underweight truck. Some of it cool, some of it taking the Hercules, and oh, I got a decision to make. I'll go this way. Some of it taking the Rezvani Hercules and finding the watchtowers and stuff, but a lot of it has been spent dragging this exploration unit around. So that I can scout every point on the map, because this is 100%. By 100%, I mean 100%. I don't mean, oh, I'm just going to do like the minimum. It's not an any percent playthrough, it's a 100% playthrough. Just like a speed run. In fact, it is a speed run. I'm going to get this thing done in less than 10 years. Every region of the game. So far, 23 regions have been announced. And maybe more. Buy the game, play it. Add to my suffering by a couple years. Make them release more regions so that I can suffer some more. Why did I go over that tree? I saw the thing was there. I just thought it was something I would bend over. No, trees don't bend over in this game. They get in your way and then die slowly. Okay, I'm at the train tracks. I'm probably close enough now. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, I can't really go on the train tracks. That's dangerous. Okay, this I gotta really focus on this because I'm very close now. In fact, I might be close enough that I can just do it from here. I have the fuel. I'm tempted. But I have to avoid the train tracks because I will flip. Okay. Managed to get down the hill without flipping. I should be able to get around this thing. I will be so proud once this is done. I said I wanted to get up there. Okay, well, I'll go up there as far as I can. I may not get very far up there, but as long as I'm at the end of the train tracks, I think I'll be okay. Was that my last stretch goal? I want that branch. The one that's in my way. I don't think that's it, but I'll try from there. Okay, I am going to, this is a perfect, did the lights suddenly get brighter? Okay, I'm almost certainly will be able to get it from here. Well, I really want to get up farther. Okay, don't tip. Okay, now I'm in a completely awful place. This is the place. Oh, and as soon as I let go, thank you. Okay, let's not get greedy. What is happening with that branch? It's just rolling downhill through everything. It's a ghost branch. It's a branch ghost. The main office is that way. Ghost Central. It's a branch office of Ghost Central. Okay, what was I doing? I don't know. Activating the radar. I've like lost my mind. If I miss this by 1 pixel, you cannot imagine how upset I'm going to be. And I got it. Oh, okay. Now this spot I will also have to get, because this watchtower will not cover it. So I am going to eventually have to get here. But I'm not doing that now. I'm just leaving everything there. And Sunken Giant. Do I have Sunken Giant on my task giver? I do. Okay. Okay. So now the next goal is to get to this watchtower. And then I do have to get here to scout that. And I have to get to this watchtower, which is here. Okay, and what I might do is recover the Hercules back to the garage, which is where? Here. Recover the Hercules back to the garage, go around here, go up, get to that watchtower, and then come back down, come over here, and go to that watchtower. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So there's the watchtower, and I've got a couple of tasks as well. So, and it looks like the way to get to that watchtower is through here, along this little road. And it doesn't matter if I go into black. As long as I don't go into gray. I don't want to accidentally drive this thing into gray, because the gray areas I know I need the radar truck to completely scout. No, wait. Is that wrong? Not completely wrong. Is that bridge actually functional? Ooh, that bridge is functional. Well, that's the Caterpillar. I haven't found that Caterpillar yet. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the Rezvani first of all. It needs fuel anyway. Fastest way to get fuel is to recover to the garage and leave the garage. Brighten it up some. Okay. And this is going to be a long way around, but it is, I think, the way to go. Now, from here, I can also travel that way to get to that garage. I'm not going to get every pixel yet today during this stream. It would be nice, but I'll be streaming again. Actually, for those of you watching on Twitch, I am not streaming next Saturday because it's the first of the month. And the first Saturday of the month, I stream Dirt Rally and not SnowRunner. So, yes. But most Saturdays, every Saturday other than the first Saturday of the month, I will stream Dirt Rally for 6 hours, or for 3 hours, and then the following Sunday for 6 hours. First Saturday of the month, I do stream it on Sunday. And with the exception of the times I'm doing my marathon, I'm not going to get into my whole schedule. I got to make a picture or something and show people. Right. Let's go get that watchtower that was close by a long time ago, and I never got to it. I'm gonna do damage to myself just because I was trying to take a drink. Took my hand off the wheel. Never drink and drive, folks. Never drink and drive. Alright, and I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. See how foggy you can get? If I made it any lighter, the thing would be washed out. It's kind of dark in the day yet, but it can get very foggy even later in the morning, and everything gets washed out. So I tried to compromise on the brightness. That's the only setting you can set is brightness. Make sure I always have my lights on. One of the reasons I don't play hardcore is because I produce content, and you wouldn't be able to see the content at night. But one person I know who was doing a hardcore playthrough was kind of doing a role play, and so he would, when it got too dark out, he would just say the driver is sleeping, and then skip ahead until morning. I mean, just, stop recording until morning. So he had to sit there until morning, for the 10 minutes or however much time it takes to get through the night in this game. But Wesley on Wheels, shout out to Wesley on Wheels. Love the guy. He is doing the same thing I'm doing. I play on console. He plays on console. Different consoles. We will play on console. And he streams everything on console, and then this is a slippery road. I did not realize. Let's get up here to let's try to gain some traction on this, shall we? And he produces 1 hour videos. What he does, he plays a hardcore playthrough, and he basically plays in-game from morning till morning. So he does play through the night, but he tries to do things where it doesn't get too dark. Well, now we know that's going to be a tough slope for some vehicles to get up. But yeah, Wesley on Wheels on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RollCageTV. There's off my homepage is a featured. I don't have all-wheel drive on. Well, that made it a lot harder. There's a featured channels list, and he's on there. He's near the end because YouTube has this bug where I can't rearrange those things. I have to just remove everything and add it all in again. Too much trouble. Anyway, it's been a bug forever. Their drag and drop doesn't work on that page and that page only. It works on other pages of theirs. I can drag and drop my to reorder my playlist, but I can't drag and drop the order of things on my homepage. And I apologize to everyone who hates The same thing I hate as far as the For You section at the top. I could turn off the For You section, but I can't move it anywhere else. It's going to have to be at the top. So I decided to leave it on because some people might be worth it. Maybe the For You, maybe if they're only interested in one particular video, like SnowRunner, they'll want to watch only SnowRunner videos, and the algorithm will be smart enough. I don't know how smart anything is, but I decided to leave it on. I also don't like key moments that come on videos. I don't think any actually show up on my videos, which is not surprising because I don't have any key moments, but that kind of drives me crazy too. I watch most of my YouTube videos on console, and the console app, the key moments just make it harder to navigate through, because as you're trying to slowly scroll through, you like use the D-pad, and if there's a key moment, it automatically shows you the thumbnail at the key moment. But I don't want to see that thumbnail. I want to see the thumbnail where the cursor is. So you tap the cursor, it shows you that thumbnail, and really fast goes back to whatever key moment you're in. It's like, no, that's a... And it doesn't do that with chapters. With chapters, you can see where the chapters begin and end. But when you move the cursor, it shows you within that chapter where you are, where the cursor is within that chapter. And it'll give you the chapter thumbnails on the chapters adjacent. Anyway, things that drive an old man crazy. Back in my day, YouTube didn't suck. Back in my day, we didn't have YouTube. We wanted to take motion pictures, we had to like draw on 2 different tablets and wave them side to side. Moving pictures meant running downhill while showing off your driving, or making cave drawings and then pushing someone along the ground, the wall, to see all the... Yeah, none of this is working. Is that something in the road? It is. But that is one of those indelible bushes that I will not be able to go drive through. Maybe I can drive over. Do I get the angle just right and it won't tip me over? Yes! Success. Oh, and here's another trunk to avoid. Come on, get the tire over there. I hope I'm getting close. I may not be near the end of the episode, but I am near the end of my rope. Half an hour to go. It would be really sweet if I could get both of these watch towers knocked out before I finish this episode, because this is the last episode of this playthrough. This thing doesn't do bad in deep snow, like the deep snow that you found in Alaska, but this is like deep icy snow. It's doing a much worse job. You can see that the tires are sliding, slipping. It's like ice under snow. Well, it's making it. Once I get to doing the deliveries, I got 2 ZiKZ 612H Mastodons to do the deliveries. They would not have a problem with this. They would possibly have a problem with that icy slope. I really should be trying to be smarter and just feather the throttle a little bit. Over there? Over there? Yeah, they don't do well on icy ground. Ah, I see. Is this anything important? Oh yeah, it was. Power line maintenance. We need We need to do some planned maintenance on the tower, too. Trouble is, it's located on a cliff, and there's no way we can drag our equipment there. We need someone who could lift the crate with the tools up the cliff. Well, that'll be me, but not in this truck. I didn't actually... Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a contest, right? I accepted the task, and now the tools are sitting there. Well, they'll stay sitting there until I come back with a better vehicle. That's it, huh? I like how it plopped it right behind me. Apparently, my vehicle was right at the spot where it was going to drop them, and it just dropped them. It's a good thing it wasn't in quite the wrong place and started flipping the car over when they ended up there. You couldn't drop them in my trailer because I'm not carrying a trailer. Yeah, good thing. And there is a vehicle here somewhere too. Near here. Where's the blue spot? There it is. All right, watchtower discovered. Yay, upgrade locations. Well, that's a pretty view. Is that it? Okay. Nice. There's an upgrade. I'm going to have to get there. I don't want to go by this gray area because I know I'm going to have to get the Rezvani over there, or the Wrangler has to go there, and the Wrangler is going to have to go here. These two dark spots along the wall. So I don't want to go near them. But I am going to take the Rezvani and try to get here using some path that doesn't go by that gray area. And where am I coming from? I'm there. Okay. So I think it's through here. Somehow. I'll come back to the upgrade after I get the Wrangler over here. Could I take the Rezvani and light up that whole area just by driving along the wall? I could, but then it wouldn't be completely scouted and I might miss something. Things don't necessarily show up on the map by driving past them. They can still be hidden. I want to race that one. No, I want to race it. No, I want to race it. Oh. That part's fine. No. No! Crap! What did I do? Here, I want to get there somehow. All right, I'll give up on trying to get those things. They're close enough to each other; they won't confuse me. The question is, do I go from where I am, or do I go from... Yeah, I might as well go from where I am. I could always go back to the garage. Or I could YOLO down the hill, and if I don't make it, I don't make it. I can go to the garage. YOLOing it would give me the advantage of going to this place here, which I haven't been to yet. Power line maintenance. I haven't gotten to power line maintenance yet, have I? Or maybe I have. Oh, I do already got power line maintenance. Okay. Well, that's kind of sad. I wanted a YOLO. I love driving this thing down cliffs because it's like 70-30. I'll roll back onto my tires. The only time I won't roll back onto my tires is when earlier in the stream I didn't roll back on my tires because I ran and I got wedged between two rocks. So I couldn't really do it when I was wedged between two rocks. Okay, so that looks like a fairly direct path. I'm pointed north. There's the path I'm going to take. Oh, it actually, that is the way I was supposed to go down, right? Yeah, it's behind me. Oh, I don't get to drive over the cliff no matter what. Oh well. I'll be fine. I won't be sad. Yeah, the power line maintenance was one I just got. Was it? I don't know. I just got one of them. Okay, well, I'm almost certain to get to the... I shouldn't say anything. I'm almost certain to get to that second watchtower. That final watchtower today, and then... Whoa, 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 whoa. And then the... yeah, where am I actually going after this? Because I'm not going here. No, come on. Delete, delete. Okay. Once I get to the other watchtower, the only scouting that will be left is taking the Hercules or the Wrangler with the prototype exploration unit over to those other places. It may be that I leave that prototype exploration unit out in the field somewhere for some more capable truck to pick up later with a big crane, and then recover the Wrangler, get myself a new prototype exploration unit because there's a trailer store right there, and then go out and explore those last two spots. And where that prototype exploration unit is now is in a decent place. It's at the end of the railroad tracks. So I would still have to remember to go out there because I don't leave any trailers behind. I sell all the trailers. I don't leave any temporary cargo behind. I try to use all the temporary cargo that's there if it's limited supply at a warehouse or if it's a framing site. But if I run out of things to use the cargo for, I will just put the cargo in the loading dock and then you know, set it on fire. Because I leave behind only tire tracks. I take only memories, leave behind only tire tracks. "100% means 100%. Nobody that comes here after me is going to have anything to do nor anything to do it with." That's the whole point. Sell all the trailers, all that stuff. I mentioned like a speed run, any percent versus 100%. They're actually on speedrun.com. There are a few SnowRunner speed runs. Almost all of them. There's that tree again. Almost all of them are. Almost all of them are the tutorial speed runs of the tutorial. But there's one guy that has whole region speed runs, but he only has like the first 3 regions. I'm like, oh, wouldn't that would be so cool? And they're any percent, so all he has to do is get the 3 main objectives. I could do a speed run of the other regions. I don't know what the priorities are as far as cargo. Where's cargo? Oh, it's supposed to deliver service spare parts somewhere. Okay. Oh, that's right, it's up there. I need a crane truck, I think, to put it up there. Maybe not in easy mode, though, I don't know. So if you ever wanted to be on speedrun.com, you could get in second place on many regions, and you could get in first place on the rest of them. No trouble at all. Just do a full region playthrough. You'll be the only one on the list. You have to check with the moderators to see what the criteria is, what vehicles you're allowed to start with. Can you start with DLC vehicles and then sell them? Use the vehicles in the game, that kind of thing. I think you have to use vehicles you find, but if you're starting like in Kola Peninsula, you're not going to be able to find any of the vehicles. You have to start with, at least the vehicles you find in Michigan or something like that. Start a brand new game, go to Kola Peninsula and walk, because there's no place for you. There's nothing there. You need to start with some vehicle. When you start in Michigan, you have the tutorial vehicle. So maybe you're allowed to do the tutorial up to the point where you get to the garage, and then you can go to the other region, see what you can do from there. Or maybe you have to start there on the tutorial and then just keep going. I guess you could be able to skip the tutorial. Then you'll be in your truck, your Chevy, in the garage, or outside the garage. You're supposed to go in the garage and then back out in Alaska and back in the garage and then back out. You'll end the tutorial. So you start from where the tutorial ends, but then going right away to Kola Peninsula, you have to find whatever vehicles on Kola Peninsula that you can use to finish Kola Peninsula. Can you do that? Can you even finish Kola Peninsula with the vehicles that are just available there? Be interesting. Interesting challenge for somebody. Speed run or no speed run. But if you do it, record it all. Because then you get on speedrun.com. His times are like a couple hours. My times would be like a few weeks. Couple months. Be a speedrunner. You wouldn't think that SnowRunner would be amenable to speed runs, but people will speed run anything. Except apparently for any region after the first 3. But yeah, lots of people speed run the tutorial, and they're amazing to watch. They've developed a technique of throwing out a Spider-Man winch, but not to actually winch themselves, but they're driving full speed down the road, and they throw out a winch so that they can turn the corner really fast, right? They don't have to slow down to turn the corner. You just boom, throw out a winch, and it whips the vehicle around, the truck around, like, 90 degrees immediately, release the winch. It's pretty cool to watch. 40 minutes. I've got plenty of time to finish. It's not even 7 o'clock on my clock yet. I think the battery's dead. I gotta eat after this. I'm so hungry. I've been munching on pretzels a little bit, silently, quietly. Pretzels. My wall clock, you've probably seen the type. It's 20 years old or more. Where it's picture frame, you know, you can put various pictures in there and where the number is supposed to go, or, you know, you can put pictures, family pictures or whatever in there. Little small, like passport size, whatever size. Yeah, no, I just went into, you know, PowerPoint or whatever it was at the time and drew my own pictures of numbers. You know, there's actually numbers on my custom picture clock because I drew fancy numbers with fancy marble-like backgrounds, and the 3, 6, 9, and 12 look a little bit different. So yeah, because I wanted a clock that was like blue and nothing had blue, so I said, oh well, I can make numbers for this one that's blue. So I have blue numbers, serif, like times New Roman kind of, but that's not the font I use, but serif numbers on a blue marbly background, and then the clock itself, the frames around each number is like brass or something like that, faux brass. So yeah, that's I used to do a bit of artwork. I'm sitting in front of artwork I made for to represent the 4 classic elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. And I made them in such a way that different color frames, different color mats. The mats match 2 of the elements, and the frames match 2 of the elements, in not the exact color, but in style and type, and then the background of the thing and the design itself. 2 of them have 2 of them have 2 pairs have like sharp angles, and the other 2 pairs have like gradual angles, and so yeah, pretty proud of that work. I think I'm getting close, right? Oh boy, if I was using my ZiKZ buddy, I probably could just do this. Would it be faster? The tires might spin less. But it's annoying to do this, because then I can't put it in reverse right away when I need to. It doesn't really make it go faster. It's not like I can throw the diff lock on by doing this, because I don't have diff lock. I just have to, like, feather the throttle some. I'm almost there, right? This is the last hill I need to go up. Please tell me, please. I'm at 44 minutes. If I get to the watchtower in 5 minutes, it'll be perfect. I'm not going to look at the map. Oh, for goodness sake. This way? Okay, I gotta look. Oh, that's right. I didn't know exactly how to get there, because it was in the black. I still don't know exactly how to get there. Okay, well, I'm going here. That's as far as I'm going. And then how do I get to here at all? I don't know. It's one of these branches. And that's all I'm going to go. Then I'll be in the dark and we'll just see. No wonder it's like, when does this road end? I'm driving by this thing. I don't know. Yes, I'm into what was the black, which is okay as long as it's black and not gray. Then I know when I hit the watchtower, it'll be completely scouted. Tools of the warehouse, ready for some errands. On the other end of this mountain chain, there's a warehouse with some useful resources, Duke. You need some repairs. If you take those tools there, you could share some of our stock with you. Oh, good. Is it like access to location? Good. I got it. There's a lot of warehouses and things that I can get to. Well, do I go there or do I go there? I don't know. I won't know until I get down there. Somehow I'm getting here. How am I getting there? I don't know yet. I just gotta get down the hill farther. I gotta pick one. Let's pick that one. We'll get to that spot and then we'll call it. I did not get all the watchtowers done today, so I'm definitely not going to have time to figure out. This isn't exactly a road. Well, it's not exactly not a road. Just don't go tumbling down a hill, alright? Okay, this is sort of a road. I would like to get far enough along that I know which one of these paths is the path that's going to take me to the watchtower. I can't see it yet from where I am. I don't think. Okay. Well, that's got me far enough along that I think that probably is the way to go. What's the time? Oh, I wish I had a little bit more time. 48 minutes. We'll keep going until 55 minutes or so. At max. Then I'll do a quick sign off. Don't want to go over an hour. Yeah, I don't see frames dropping, but audio seems to be dropping on my playback. So I hope it's just the playback that's dropping audio, which is more likely. This happens somewhat regularly. I'm using a browser and I've got a couple apps running and the browser sometimes lags behind. And it's on a tablet that doesn't have a lot of free main disk space left, and so the cache always uses that, and if it starts to run out of cache, it's... Okay, is this... yeah? Oh boy, it looks like it goes over to some ice or something. Alright. And the other way, it looks like it would have been more direct. I wouldn't be doing this in the original Chevy vehicle you get, and definitely wouldn't be doing it in that International Scout or whatever you get, the 800. That thing would tip everywhere. Oh boy. Now what? Well, there's a framing site. Okay. Giving another look. Oh, for goodness sakes, I still don't know how to get there. Maybe it's up here? Maybe it's over there? I don't know. You pick. I could have brought the other vehicle over here and scouted and not counted on this. Yeah, I have no idea. This does not exactly look like a path. This looks more like a path, and then a path. Like here, and then here, and then here. It's 51 minutes. I'm going to call it there. I don't know if that's the way to go or not. But that's my next goal. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get this whole corner scouted. Except for one little gray spot there. And this little gray spot here. And I will need to get the Jeep Wrangler to get them. But I will do that in the next stream. Maybe not all that in the next episode, but at least we'll do all of that in the next stream. So, yes, there's the map pointing north. Last watchtower on the last map. That will do it for me today. Make sure my engine's off. Yeah. So, we've got a plan. We are going to get to that watchtower, no matter how. One way or another, we're getting to the watchtower next episode. Or next, yeah, I'm certain next episode, within the next hour. So, if you're watching on YouTube, that will be it for this episode. If you're watching on Twitch, yeah, I got a minute to see if there's someone to raid. I won't be able to stick around, but I'll take a minute to see if there's someone to raid. If you're watching on Twitch, again, the next SnowRunner episode will be next Sunday. Next Saturday, I'm not streaming SnowRunner, but I will normally be streaming SnowRunner 3 hours on Saturday, 6 hours on Sunday. Saturday will start about 3:45 p.m. U.S. Central Time, and Sunday starts at 6:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. You can look up Iowa time. I live in Minnesota, but I don't get offended if you look up Iowa time. And YouTube every day at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time every day at noon U.S. Central Time is when SnowRunner comes out, which is 6 p.m. 1800 hours in the UK and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand, plus or minus an hour, depending on the time of year. All right, folks, Twitch, stick around. I'll see if there's someone to raid. YouTube, I hope you have a great night, great morning, good afternoon, great evening, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right. Hopefully raiding coming, Twitch, YouTube. See you. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.